without a crystal ball, really nail what Robyn does to the family. And watch this. Hold on, let me put it on.
Abuse by Robyn, where they feel like she gaslights them, she deflects, she projects, and then she manipulates with tears and never takes responsibility and then makes them feel bad for whatever she perceives that they've done wrong. And then she turns around and plays the victim. So she creates the problem, puts in the obstacle, and then makes them, the kids, feel like they're the ones that did something wrong. And so they have their own grievances with Robyn. Cody tells all of them, I'm choosing Robyn and you guys have to like her. But they're saying, we can't like Robyn because we have a problem with how manipulative she is. So it's like the two of them together. I don't think Cody and Robyn even know how to communicate, frankly. But it's not as simple as the kids have a
There's no communication that happens amongst these two.
problem with
Robyn,
Cody. They
hold
also
on,
have a
yo.
problem.
There's no communication that happens amongst these two. Robyn manipulates him, uses tears in her pussy to get what she wants from him. He doesn't want her upset because then if she's upset, he ain't getting none. So he's like, y'all better toe the line and y'all better like Robyn. If you don't want a relationship with Robyn, you can't have a relationship with me. And he's trying to force Robyn on the kids. And he's trying to force them to be nice to her and to, irregardless of the fact that she's creating problems and manipulating. And whenever she doesn't get her way, she starts to cry. And then Cody is yelling at them that they need to bow down to Robyn. And people aren't going to live like that. They're just not going to live like that. She has him so manipulated that he thinks that he is the head of the household. He thinks that he's running things when really Robyn is running things. He's her puppet, and he doesn't realize that he's become a puppet. And so, because of that, he's thinking that these are his ideals when really Robyn, we saw the sick way that she stores ideals in his head. She'll be like, um, that would be a scary situation, Cody, if we get together and you haven't had a conversation with them, right? And so then he gets to start thinking, you know what, you're right. And then he starts to think that those thoughts are his thoughts when really she's just planting seeds.
Has said that, but that's when they're talking about being gaslit and manipulated. That's abusive, right? There was another clip from another episode. This was the one with Truly's birthday, and it had to do with Robyn's feelings about Cody and her not agreeing about how they manage his relationships with the kids.
This Hardy's Cody's chance to see Isabel and Truly, and how it goes is up to him. I am constantly feeling like I'm getting stuck in the middle, and I just want everybody to come and let's talk it out and get it figured out, and it's not that way, and I'm having to be patient with Cody and with other family members.
I think that Robyn tries to act like Cody's relationships with his kids live in an orbit outside of her. And I don't know about you, but if you're married, you're usually considered a couple. It's Cody's behavior about how he treats Robyn. It's Cody being unwilling to listen to them and have any sort of point of view and hear their point of view and take responsibility for their feelings, because when they come to him and say this is how we're feeling, he tells them that's not what you're feeling and that's not my fault. They can't talk to him because they get gaslit. They can't talk to Robyn because they get gaslit. You can't have a meaningful reconciliation with narcissists because they will never take responsibility. And if the only way that the kids would be able to come back to this is if they were just willing to let it go and be like, yeah, this is who my dad is, and he's never going to take responsibility. And then they have to just.
And I think the one child that has done that is McKelty. McKelty has accepted Robyn and Cody as manipulative people. Like family members have asked her, "Do you know that they're being manipulative, or do you know that Robyn's being manipulative?" And she says, "Yes, I know, but it's okay." She's like truly accepted that's what he is, and so that's just how it's going to be for her. When you're dealing with Robyn and Cody, and so she's accepted that they're manipulative. The other kids are just like they're not willing to indulge his BS and her BS. They're not willing to make special accommodations for them because they've done it their whole lives. The other wives have done it. And so now they're to the point where they don't want to do that shit anymore. It's either this is a 50-50 relationship or not. And at the same time, they know that there's no reasoning with Robyn, so they don't want anything to do with her. And they think that they can still reason with their dad, but they don't realize that their dad is just so far gone that there's no reasoning with him anymore.